ends up being the same pattern most people running at 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 years old, unless you wake up. So, need-wise, certainty, uncertainty. What's the third human need, real quick? Do you guys remember? What is it? What is it? Significance, the need to feel special, the need to feel unique, the need to feel important. Who has the need in this room to feel special, unique, or important? Raise your hand. In fact, who else has that need? Who? What about the person that says, I don't want to feel special, I don't need that? Thou protest too much. Some people get that sense of significance by dressing special ways. Some people get that significance by creating huge problems so people have to notice them. If you don't give people significance for doing good things, will a child do bad things to get your attention? Adults are still big children emotionally. You can get significance by doing something really special. You can get significance by doing something really horrific. Is it true? So you can get significance many ways. Some people get significance by knowing box scores. Some people get significance by having a special way of being, a dialect, learning languages. Some people by being a musician. Some people by coarse language. There's so many ways to be unique. Some by having earrings in locations you don't even want to know. Or a number of them more than anybody else. There's so many ways to be significant. Some neutral, some positive, some negative. But everyone's gonna find a way. And by the way, some people do it with money, some people are having no money. I'm significant because I don't have any money because I'm not like you, I'm not caught into that world. People do it all kinds of ways. There's a million ways because you can decide what significant is. It's just a way to try to be unique, and we all need it. What's the fourth human need? Real quick, what is it? Connection and love. Most people settle for connection because love is too scary for most people. Because what if love goes away? Most of us had this moment of love and it was so euphoric, and if it ended, it's so painful. Many people then have a little bridge here, like they want love, but they'll settle for connection because if the connection goes away, it doesn't hurt so bad as if the love went away. Who knows what I'm talking about here, right? And there's lots of ways to get connection. You can get connection by a walk in nature. You can get connection by a conversation with a friend. You can get connection and love through physical intimacy, sensuality, sexuality. You can get that connection by prayer. If nothing else, get a dog, and you'll feel connection. Dogs, they don't give a shit who you are. They'll love your ass. It's amazing. You leave for like 5 minutes, it's been on like it's been 6 months you've been gone. Don't get a cat. Cats are independent. They'll leave and get a dog if you're really needing connection. Is it true? Some people get connection by having big problems because how could you not pay attention to me? How could you not care for me? You must be a horrible person. Most people succeeding puts them at risk because we love people succeed at first and then after a while they annoy the shit out of us. Because we often compare ourselves and say, well, they're doing this, so I'm not. So instead of fixing me, there must be something wrong with you. So most people, the safest way to get connection is not succeed, it's have a problem. That's why problems are the biggest addiction. They give us an excuse to say, it's not that I'm not enough and I'm not worthy of love, it's just I have this ADHD. It's just that I had this past. It's just that I didn't have the education. It's just that I was abused. And by the way, the story they may tell is true. They may have ADHD, they may have been abused, but that's not why they are where they are right now. That's the story they use so they can not face their fear. So the first basic needs, certainty, uncertainty or variety, significance and love, just so everybody remembers, those are the basic needs. Who's gonna find a way to meet those needs? Every human you meet will find a way, even if they have to lie, cheat, work 20-hour days, or even lie to themselves. Do drugs, alcohol, work 20-hour days, it doesn't matter, they'll find a way. We all find a way. The only difference is on a scale from 0 to 10, how much do you get? Is it like a 5 of certainty or a 10? And is it getting it in a way that's sustainable or just obtainable? If I said lose 50 pounds by tomorrow morning, Gary, and I have $50 million I'm putting over here in an escrow account for you, we're gonna weigh you now, 24 hours later, if you lost 50 pounds, you got 50 million. Can you do it? Can you do it? He's wanting to do it. Of course you can do it. Cut off a couple legs and arm, we can get you there, there's no question about it. The goal is obtainable, but it is not what? Sustainable. Most of us meet our needs in ways that are obtainable but not sustainable. That's what you're doing right now, not this moment in your life. And so it makes us feel fear because we can do it for the moment. It's like sugar. You get the feeling for the moment, but it doesn't last. Right? How many follow? Say I. The first 4 needs are basic needs. Everybody finds a way to meet them at 4s and 5s, or maybe 10s in negative ways where it doesn't last. What we want to do is find better ways to meet our needs. But the ultimate two needs are the spiritual needs, and they are number 5, you must what? Grow. And number 6, you must contribute beyond yourself. Contribution. If we don't grow, we die. If you want to know what makes people happy, I'll give it to you in one word. Millions of people, 100+ countries I've worked in, every culture on earth, I can tell you what creates happiness. Progress equals happiness. Progress. If you don't even get your goal, but you're making progress, you're gonna be excited. If you're overweight and you start to work out and you start to feel different, you're gonna be excited. If your relationship's great, but you tackle it, start to make some progress, you're gonna be excited. If your finances aren't there, but you start to make progress, you're gonna be excited. And when you achieve the goal, you'll only feel good for a short time. Because the purpose of a goal is not to get it, the purpose of a goal is so that we become something more. That's the whole goal. And if we get our goal in a way that doesn't make us more, we feel really unfulfilled. That's why one goal's done, you go after the other, because it's not the goal, it's the progress, it's the growth. And the reason contribution's so important is, think about this, when you've been really excited about something, what's the first thing you want to do when something great happens? What's the first thing you want to tell me quick? How many want to share it with somebody you care about, right? Why? Because when you share it, it magnifies. You can only feel so much yourself. So growth and contribution are the ultimate spiritual goals. They're what fulfill us. The first 4 will keep us alive and okay. Everybody meets the first 4. The only question is, are you doing it in a way that's obtainable or sustainable? And the real question is, which of these 6 are the top 2 for you?
The Tony Robbins Podcast is directed and hosted by Tony Robbins. Anna York is our editorial director and occasional host. Our executive producer is Carrie Song. Jamie Carvajal and Adriel De La Torre are our digital editors. Special thanks to Mary Buckheit and Diane Adcock for their creative review.